Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our post
Hello.
show.
Yes.
Let's get this show off.
We're super ready for another post show. And of course, right now it's all about SmackDown. If you haven't subscribed, you can go ahead and subscribe on time right now. It's all about the Friday night SmackDown post show that we tend to talk about all the highlights. Of course, Alex, your ring announcer, Carla, your analyst. And of course, we welcome also the new subscribers and new followers. Huge reminder every type of content like post show like this, the audio version, you can double check it in our Wrestle Splash podcast on Apple or Spotify. And of course, the live chat is open only for subscribers. So definitely we want to know what do you think about this highlights? We gotta talk about it because at the end of the post show, we're gonna talk a little bit of Heatwave, right? The matches and and some of the changes that so far it's happening in WWE. So yeah, I mean today it was I'm gonna say like this, it was a better show,
It was a little bit
definitely.
better than last
Much
week.
better than last week.
They had to speak probably because we were in Durban, Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
So probably a little bit much better.
Yeah.
So let's start off with the main event.
Yeah, let's start off with the main event.
The returning Becky Lynch, the Intercontinental Champion of Raw, in her hometown of Dublin, Ireland. Fussed it up, starting the show. Started as a face, turned into heel, and all break loose when Nia Jax came in. Tiffany Stratton, everything break loose, and they made a tag team match in the main event. Nia Jax, Becky Lynch teaming up to take on Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill in a tag team match, as well getting the victory for Becky Lynch and Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton getting the victory at the end, even though Becky Lynch is from the hometown.
And it's funny thing because at the beginning, like we were watching the show, we're like, yeah, we understand that Becky Lynch, you know, she's Irish and all this stuff. We were wondering if she was gonna be part of the show, and you know, they didn't put all the Irish
I thought it was
wrestlers.
Sheamus, but I guess not.
They put only Becky Lynch. But the way they put it, it was funny because at the beginning she started like with a, like you said, like a super you know, peaceful and different type of promo that she doesn't tend to do lately because she's supposed to be heel. But then suddenly she turned around in a second. It was funny actually.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But behind the live streaming, actually, we were taking a moment to understand better what's going on because it looks like I understand that Becky Lynch tonight she was teaming up with Nia Jax, right? But also Tiffany Stratton, the only person that it was supposed to team up with her, it was supposed to be Jay Cargill. But behind it, did you realize that the plan is to put apparently she's supposed to have a rematch in the sense of she has an opportunity for a rematch or not exactly.
Oh, of course, Corey. Of course, the right now is the only one that on SmackDown that has an opportunity for the championship, and I don't know. That's the only. I guess this is the match they can set up for Clash in Paris.
If Clash in Paris.
If they're not gonna put the Women's World Championship.
That's a good question what you just said right now because it makes sense. It'll be kind of disappointing actually if they do cancel the actual match that Stephanie Vaquer she's supposed to have with whoever opponent or whatever decision that actually Nick Aldis or Triple H or whoever in the creative they are gonna do it this Monday. Now, according to whatever they say on Monday, we understand clearly that that's gonna be you know the ultimatum to you know decide whether the women's championship is gonna be on the line at Clash in Paris or like you were saying, right? My husband was saying in the watch along like, what are the chances if, for whatever reason, they actually make a tournament, which is not impossible. It could happen too. Like, when was the last time we got like a tournament like this? I mean, in an emergency thing.
Well, it hasn't been that much of a big deal, but it has been that they have to make a tournament of different matches for the titles. But this is different of Naomi getting pregnant. We still don't know what's gonna happen if she's gonna get if there's gonna be a tournament. If are they gonna leave Stephanie Vaquer, who's already qualified for the title, and just make a tournament and face her at the pay-per-view. We just have to see on Monday Night Raw what happens and what Adam Pearce is gonna say and what the management is gonna do with it.
Yeah, it's a huge a huge decision. But now that you mentioned that part, I understand this is SmackDown, right? But I found something in the media. Can I share it super quick?
Mm-hmm.
And it's I understand that lately it looks like they're playing with the character and taking the character to the social media. We realize that I don't know if it's a technique with Triple H or Triple H let that happen on purpose in the media, but apparently, look at that. Pay attention. This is the account of the Twitter account of Stephanie Vaquer. So this is what she put 9 hours ago. It looks like she put, "I did not tell you." This is Stephanie Vaquer in her Twitter. I didn't tell you before because you were surely overwhelmed with emotions. I want to congratulate and whatever congratulations. And she said, "Someday I'll tell your baby how they helped me. They helped you escape from me and prevented Stephanie Velcro from winning the title in Paris." And then she put, "Enjoy this new chapter. I know you're going to be a great mom, Chiquita. I'm all ready for Paris. I'm already ready for Paris, and I'll be here waiting for you whenever you decide to come back." So I don't know if she had to do like a Twitter on purpose confirming that it's happening for real, because this Twitter, it's been already like today, 9 hours ago. So again, like I was saying, in case you didn't know, or you or my friends over here, sometimes what Triple H tends to do is like, hey, drop a Twitter, drop a media thing, a video on purpose, saying a message, because that's what Becky Lynch she did with Seth Rollins on an Instagram. She put in the stories like a video thing, showing that Seth Rollins was not able to walk, because she was supposed to be injured. So he was walking with the baby, with the little kid, right? That he has. So that's the reason they put it on the media. Now I don't know if it's Stephanie Vaquer. She put this Twitter on purpose, confirming that yes, we're having an actual match. Like they told me I'm having a match. Forget about it. Who knows what's happening on next Monday? What do you think?
Like I said, this is just a match. Probably when they did that, it was not ready yet to do what was
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen. We have to wait, like I say, on Monday and see what Adam Pierce. Probably it's not gonna be for Clash in Paris. It was just a week, well, just a week away. So probably they're gonna probably make a tournament for the next pay per view
Mm-hmm.
of WrestlePalooza. So we'll see what happens from here on and see where it goes. What
Yeah.
Monday is gonna happen.
The following highlight, because we're going backwards, right? It was the match was supposed to be R Truth
Versus
versus
Aleister Black.
Aleister
Nothing never
Black.
happened. Archer was had the little
Mm-hmm.
promo that he was, instead of going to Ireland, he ended up in Atlanta.
It was
So
another doubling. He said it.
Damian
It doesn't
Priest
make
is the
any
one that
sense.
came out, has a grudge with
Yeah.
Aleister Black, and it's good match to see if we can see these two in a street fight.
Yeah, that'll be
So
interesting. Damian Priest has
let's see
been,
how they book that one out.
yeah, Damian Priest hasn't been done much lately on TV. I assume that they do need like a pay-per-view thing, or just like you said, like a match at a SmackDown show to conclude for whatever is the reason.
Right,
In reality, there is nothing going on. It's just like you said, it's just a grudge thing.
right.
I don't think that. Well, this is my opinion either way. Uh, I'm sure that both of them can be in the qualifying match, who knows, sooner than later for the US title. But it looks like they want to put momentum on Solo Sikoa, and now they want to create something going on with Sami Zayn. Because in case you didn't know, my friend, what they just put it on the TV, right? Well, if you watched the show earlier on a VPN, whatever, then you know it. It was supposed to be, it's confirmed, right? Sami Zayn will be against
Solo
Solo
Sikoa for the
Sikoa.
U.S. Championship next week on Friday Night SmackDown in Paris.
Exactly.
So the U.S. title will be on the line for those two. So let's see how it
Mm-hmm.
goes in that one.
Yep. The match that I couldn't watch it because I was doing something else. It was the
The the,
Bloodline.
stu- the street profits against
Oh, Street
the
Profits. Sorry.
my family tree now is not called the
Mm-hmm.
Bloodline anymore, which is JC Mateo and
Mm-hmm.
Tangaloa.
Yeah.
Street profits getting the victory, of course, because of Jimmy Uso interfering, as well as Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
That's when we saw the match that they will be heading for
Yeah.
the U.S. title next week on SmackDown. Street Profits getting the victory of that, but
Right.
we'll see how it goes on that one for the U.S. title next week.
Yeah. And it looks like now, funny thing, we realize also that, well, we know Jimmy Uso needs someone to team up. So in this case, it looks like they want to put Sami Zayn with Jimmy Uso everywhere.
And this one, Jacob Fatu didn't show up. So
And this one, Jacob Fatu didn't show up. Exactly.
So
I don't know
see.
until what point they want to make Sami Zayn, or they actually want to push Sami Zayn for that U.S. title. You know, because if he actually loses, what? If that was the shot, that means it's only one shot or not?
I don't know. We have to
right. That's a good question. The following one was just super
John
fun.
Cena, Logan Paul, who will be facing each other one-on-one at Clash in Paris.
Mhm.
John Cena talked perfectly, as he always does, as his promos, throwing the back at Logan Paul. Right now, we just saw at the end of the show, Nick Aldis was going to say something to John Cena, and Logan Paul just from the back, just what a huge knockout, knocking out John Cena. So we'll see how these two get it on at Clash in at Paris one-on-one.
Yeah, but that was a killer promo from John Cena. It was like, I don't know, word after word after word of, I don't know, Paul Heyman, I was gonna say Logan Paul, man. It was hard. It was hard to listen, because I would say the 80% of whatever he said in that promo, it was real.
Right.
But I understand, like you were saying in another show, it's just Logan Paul is supposed to be the heel now. And now John Cena, he's supposed to recover that part that he has left it for what, 3 months? Wait, how many months he played as heel? John Cena, kind of like 3-4 months,
like 2-3 months.
3 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess it's been one of the toughest challenges for him, because again, he's been faced for the entire career practically.
And to tell you the truth, he never did anything. The only thing he did was talk. And 3 months he was heel, so it was not a big deal for him doing what he did.
It was not a big deal. You just said it. It was not a big deal, but it was part of the transformation in his character, because that was the idea, to put something different in the actual show. Like, give us the last moment ever of John Cena being healed and transforming something that no one thought that it was gonna happen. We got how do you call this, 7-time champion John Cena for the first time, and also a heel John Cena. Yeah, John Cena, 17. Sorry, 17. School Logan. You see, John Cena school Logan. It was true. It was true, but it looks like, yeah, it's happening at Clash in Paris, and that's what's gonna be in that day. I don't find the picture. Well, let's mention it. So, okay, this one. Funny thing is that we also got the return of
Drew
Randy
McIntyre.
Orton
is talking back. He wants Cody Rhodes for the world title, for the Undisputed Championship. Supposedly they're making a promo that Cody Rhodes is injured. I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
But Randy Orton came back, attacked Drew McIntyre from the back with an RKO. So we'll see how it goes. Is that going to be a one-on-one match for them at Clash in Paris? We don't know. We'll see.
If they put them together, it's not bad. Do you like the idea? I like the idea, actually. Fought
together in a
did
Saturday
actually.
Event,
they did it. They
was
did
not
it.
a big deal about that. So.
It was not a big deal. You just said it. But I mean, we're not sure until what point this guy Cody Rhodes, he could be outside, because he's not even injured. And my husband, he tends to check the list of the injuries, and you could tell when it's an actual storyline. Right. Like, just, it's not happening. Like, Seth Rollins was kind of like, we were doubting about it because there was a reason. But on this one, it was just an attack at the end of the day. Right. Makes sense? I mean, yep. And of course, the live chat is open, of course. If you want to let us know, what do you think about, again, SmackDown tonight was something else, something different. And definitely, we want to know your thoughts in the comments section. What's the other one? Oh, it was this one.
That's it.
No. What's his name? Oh yeah, I lost that.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Oh, Julia.
Oh, Julia is just talking.
It's no. But it looks like now it's supposed to be
against
Julia
Machine, but it's not official yet. We'll see what happens with that one. It's not official. They haven't even said nothing for next week, so we'll see how it goes.
So, yep.
That's it.
On Saturday, Sunday, it's happening.
Well, let's talk about first, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
We're gonna be live tomorrow night. It is a house show for WWE. They're gonna go
Sunday.
to Liverpool, UK, from the MS Bank Arena for Clash in Paris, road to Clash in Paris. So tomorrow will be in a house show in Liverpool, England. This Sunday, it is live for WWE, another house show from Newcastle upon Tyne, UK, from the Utilia Arena, Newcastle at 7 p.m. for a house show. They're gonna start with the house shows and shows again. Then also Heatwave WWE NXT will be live this Sunday, 7 o'clock Eastern on Peacock. It is Heatwave live from Lowell, Massachusetts, from the Lowell Memorial Auditorium for Coliseum for Heatwave on pay-per-view on Peacock, which is 6 matches to be decided. This Monday, Monday Night Raw will be live in Birmingham, England, from the BP Pulse Live Arena. Of course, if you guys have Netflix outside, it's going to be an early show at 3 o'clock p.m. We're going to be streaming it at 8 o'clock, as always, on Netflix for Birmingham, England. Roman Reigns is scheduled to be once again this Monday on Monday Night Raw. Then next week, all house shows will be live. On Tuesday, they will be live from Manchester, England, from the AO Arena. Wednesday will be live from Leeds, UK, from the First Direct Bank Arena. And then Thursday from Cardiff, Wales, from the Utility Arena in Cardiff. Then Friday Night Smackdown next week, we head to Paris, France, from Lyons, Lycines, France, from the LDLC Arena. That will be the final Smackdown before Clash in Paris. And then next Sunday at 2 p.m., it is an early show, 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon for Clash in Paris, from Paris, France, from Paris La Défense Arena for Paris, La France. And then Monday Night Raw, September 1st, following Clash in Paris, will also be in Paris, France, from the Paris La France Arena. So we got 3 shows straight in Paris.
We're going to be in France?
Smackdown, Clash in Paris, and Monday Night Raw. So join us for those 2 shows, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Let's talk about now, ladies and gentlemen, our Heatwave pay-per-view this Sunday. 6 matches, like I said, are scheduled. We're going to start off with one of the first matches that we're going to see. It's going to be Jordan Grace taking on Blake Monroe, one-on-one. These two have a grudge against each other. We'll see how it goes there. My prediction, I will go against Jordan Grace getting the victory on this one.
We're talking about predictions?
Yes.
Well, on this one, I would love to see Jordan Grace, but it looks like they want to push for a, I don't know. Yes, I understand Blake Monroe, Mariah May, blah, 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 you know. She's supposed to get that push to the point of push the person because she just came. But I would love to see Jordan Grace. Sorry.
We'll see how it goes there.
Yeah.
Our next match will be a tag team match for the NXT tag team titles. Hank and Tank tag team champions taking on 2 members of the Dark State. You got Dion Lennox.
Oh, that's true.
Shaquan Sugars, Cutler James,
so
or Osiris Griffin. So we'll see which 2. I will say it's going to be a double disqualification. Hank and Tank going to retain their tag team titles because, of course, Dark State is going to get into the mix. Oh, and everybody's going to, all 4 of them are going to attack, and it's all going to be mayhem. So I would say tag team titles stay with Hank and Tank.
I guess they should keep those titles. You're right on that one. Yeah, I think
we'll see how it goes in that one. Next match is a triple threat match for the TNA Knockouts Championship. Not the NXT Women's Championship. The TNA Knockouts Champion. The champion, Jessie Jane, will face 2 members of TNA. Masha Slamovich and one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions of TNA, Ash by Elegance. This is one of the big matches I want to see. And I will say that Masha Slamovich is going to retain her title again.
Oh, she's gonna get the title back?
I'm going for that.
Seriously talking, it's a little bit kind of shocking, whatever WWE or Shawn Michaels, right? They are creating behind it. But I don't know why they have this idea of, oh, WWE wrestlers are supposed to win, win, win now and keep all the titles. It's not wrong, but it's fine if you tell me, okay, let's do it for 1 month. But if they do it again, because with Trick Williams, in case you didn't know, my friend, I guess he's going for the second month with the title. So if you're telling me that Joycey, JC, right? JC Jane, she's having a lot of feedback and whatever it is on TNA, I doubt it. I saw a clip and it doesn't look like it's, oh my God, yes. You know what? Yeah, we can accept JC Jane. No, not really. I saw actually negatively kind of audience, right? In the sense of everybody was rooting because they want to see Masha and Ash, right? I don't see that she gets to that point of like, oh my God, I deserve it either. So it
So
should
who you
be
will
it
be
should
winning?
be Masha. It should
Okay,
be.
retaining her title.
But I have a feeling she's gonna get screwed. But whatever.
Well, let's see. Our next match, ladies and gentlemen, is the mixed tag team match. Chelsea Green will team up with the NXT North American champion Ethan Page, of course, with Alba Fire Piper Niven by her side, to take on Tyra May Steele and Tavian Heights. Of course, Tyra May Steele, Tavian Heights are the face. Chelsea Green, Ethan Page are the heel.
Exactly.
But I will have to go with Chelsea Green and Ethan Page in this one. Why? Because Tyra May Steele and Tavian Heights, I don't think they're ready to have this kind of match yet.
You don't think they're ready? And what happens if they win though?
Well, my prediction is Chelsea Green and Ethan Page.
Yeah, it should be. It should be Chelsea Green.
I'm saying that Tyra Steele and Tavian Heights are not ready to win a match in a pay-per-view. They're not that. How can I say?
Ready?
Ready, no, but prepared. For that kind of match.
Okay.
Remember, for me, they're kind of, for a lot of people, these are rookies still.
It's supposed to be rookies. Much more for the girl, I would say.
Exactly. But, so I would say Chelsea Green and Ethan Page.
I like the idea of putting Chelsea Green. She's, she brings a little bit something different to NXT now. And I love the fact that it's supposed to be teaming up with another Canadian. And that's the story pretty much. So, yeah, I would love to see them winning too. So yeah.
Let's see. Our next match, ladies and gentlemen, it is a triple threat match for the #1 contender for the Women's NXT Championship.
Yeah, I'm back.
Jada Parker, Carlina Jordan, and Lola Vice.
Yes,
three women that have been going against for the Women's Championship have gotten a lot of opportunities. Yeah. Never won them, but I don't know how they haven't done anything. My choice, it's all three women are good to win this. But I would have to go with Jada Parker in this one.
If Jada Parker in this one, seriously.
Sorry for Lola Vice.
She can win.
But I have to go with Jada Parker.
If she can win, that's going to be seriously a big deal. Because, it should be like that this time. Just because Lola Vice, for what I do remember, in the past, she had already title shots, title matches with, I guess it was, what's her name? Roxanne Perez and somebody else's. She should win on this one just because Kalani, she had already a title. I don't see Kalani. I like her style, but I don't see her for that NXT title. For real. No. I think Jada Parker should win. Should be the one on this one. She's had already a lot of chances and being in a lot of having booked, in a lot of matches already, and she could not win just because somebody else was supposed to be the one, and that's how it is in NXT. It's who's the one who did not had any chance at that moment, and right now there's a lot of momentum for new spots, new wrestlers, not new wrestlers, but wrestlers that they have been already in NXT. And because of other mega superstars, whatever, then right now they are in the main roster. Now it's their turn. So I think it should be like that. If Lola Vice wins, just because she's been adding so much to the table, being part of AAA, a lot of pay-per-views and whatever it is, that'll be really a big deal too, though. So on this one, I'm gonna go for Lola because she's been actually giving a lot in those shows, and she's actually giving ratings, even though if it's outside or not. She was teaming up last week with this guys. So I think she's already like has advanced a lot of stuff comparing to the rest too. I'm gonna go on this one for her.
No, let's see how it goes.
Let's consider.
And our main event, ladies and gentlemen, is for the NXT Championship. The champion Obafemi against the winner of the contender that won last week, Javon Evans, 1-on-1. Of course, I'm gonna stay with Obafemi as the champion.
What a question.
Javon Evans, of course, I know he's a young kid. He can do it. I no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But he's going against a big boy there.
A big boy?
A big boy.
I don't think that's
and I don't think Javon Evans yet has.
Okay. So he should not?
Not yet. He has a victory to become champion yet. Especially against Obafemi.
He should not. But what happens if somebody interferes?
They can interfere, but I doubt it.
Who could be interfering? Trick Williams?
Trick Williams.
Makes sense.
Or you got Moose.
So that'll be on purpose. That'll be on purpose.
But I doubt it, but let's see how it goes.
I have a feeling that Trick Williams can do like interfering or whatever, just to, I mean, Javon, he has all the package, but like you said, he's supposed to be too young to. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it that he can get an actual.
But let's see how it goes on that one.
Exactly. That was supposed to be the main event?
That's the main event. 6 matches.
That was supposed to be the main. Yeah, you're right. Makes sense. So definitely, yep, that was all about for real. I mean, you can let us know in the comment section. We're going to be reading your comments, my friend. How do you see SmackDown this time? We know it was a lot of spoilers, a lot of stuff, because during this whole 2 weeks, I would say, until we finish to Clash in Paris, right? Road to Clash in Paris. We're going to get the European time. So definitely, you know how it is. If you're a subscriber, then you know, my friend, that we're able to do it nighttime. So you definitely can watch and react with us at 8 p.m. EDT in case you didn't know. A huge reminder, everything in the description down below for the following pay-per-views that, in case you didn't know, we put the audio super loud if you don't have Peacock. And also, before we forget about the changes now. Do you want to call the changes on all the platforms?
It's not too much, but like I said, Monday Night Raw is going to stay on Netflix as always. It's a 10-year deal, so they're going to stay with Netflix on Monday nights, 8 o'clock, as always, on Netflix. Or if they're outside, it's going to be a little bit early, but normally it will be at 8. NXT on Tuesdays for CW, as always, the CW, 8 o'clock on Tuesday nights. SmackDown will be at 8 o'clock, as always, on USA. This is what changes little things now. 4 pay-per-views, PLEs. Saturday night's main event, starting off, next show will be on November 1st. Will be on
2026.
No, starting this year. They said it already.
They said it already?
This year.
Oh, okay.
Starting November, it will be November 1st on Peacock only. No more NBC. Unless they put it on both, but I just saw it's only on Peacock. NBC will only be, Peacock will only be Saturday night's main event starting November 1st, which is the next one, will be Saturday night's main event. For all PLEs, pay-per-views, starting September 20th. Clash in Paris next month will be in Peacock as well next week. But starting September 20th, we have a pay-per-view called WrestlePalooza. ECW former pay-per-view. WWE will be doing that pay-per-view September 20th, a Saturday night. It will start doing it on ESPN. I don't know. I think I saw it was going to be Peacock and ESPN, both of them, for this year only. Starting in 2026 is on ESPN only. I don't know if it's going to be just like that or it's from now, starting in September on ESPN. Either way, starting on September 20th, ESPN only. If you have ESPN on your cable channel, perfect. If you don't and you want to see it, you have to order that ESPN, and you have to pay for it monthly. It's a platform every month for that platform. ESPN only for PLEs. Now with AAA as our WWE with their partnership. That every pay-per-view that they have for AAA, which is right now Worlds Collide coming up on September 12th after SmackDown at 10 o'clock, will be on YouTube only. YouTube only. You guys can see it. YouTube is free. YouTube only for AAA. Another thing we have is not confirmed yet, starting probably next year in 2026 in January. Also, like partnership with WWE with TNA, no total nonstop action is called. TNA will be probably, they're still in the talking area of contracts. There will probably be changing their shows to the CW network or A&E. It's a channel called A&E, where you guys see LFG on Sunday nights with the Hall of Famers and stuff. They still in a talking contract with that. It's not confirmed yet, but if it does happen, it will be the
Triple H. He wants to take all over the place and destroy completely.
So those right now are lit. So the main thing is for the PLEs for pay-per-views on ESPN. So we don't know if it's gonna happen. We just have to see, and we'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
anything
totally,
else you want to put on
yes,
it? We'll see.
Yeah, sure. Yep. You know what to do in case you want to know the audio version of our podcast. Of course, Wrestle Splash Podcast. Like I was saying, you can double check it in the description down below on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, which you can download the episodes of the latest reviews, what's going on Raw and SmackDown, and of course, another pay-per-views. You know what to do. You can download it for free with no ads and leave a review and, leave us a rating so you can tell us what do you think about the podcast. And of course, we really appreciate every single subscriber, new subscribers, new followers that, a little bit of YouTube and TikTok. Of course, you know how it is. You can double check in the description down below for the upcoming live events, pay-per-views, watch-alongs, because again, Alex is your ring announcer. He guides you with all the moves in the shows, and Carla, your analyst. We tend to do a little bit of reactions and everything related with debating and, of course, hot takes for what's going on in WWE in this channel. So thanks again, right, to everybody who came to the live chat. We'll see you on
NXT
Sunday.
HEATWAVE Peacock.
Exactly. Good night, everybody. Woo. Okay.